Welcome to Quality Branding Hub. The channel is for the quality control engineer, site engineer, and the civil engineer who are working in the construction field. In this channel, we are dealing with anything and everything which is required to get success in the construction. So, success is project success as well as the people, that means the site engineer, civil engineer, and the quality engineer who are working. Their success also matters. Ultimately, we are working for our career success. So, in this channel, we are discussing the strategies also how we can get success in our career. So today's topic is also about our career success, how we can get the success in our career. So all we know that we have the technical knowledge, we are very much good in concrete, we are very much good in shuttering steel and everything, but still we are not getting success. We are somehow stuck in our career. Now what is the problem, why we are not getting success in the career? Some people are thinking, see, I have this degree, I have that degree, I have done so many work, and I'm the expert in the concrete, I'm the expert in the steel, I'm an expert about the quality control, but still I'm not getting the success. So depends on your personal growth. So we are always thinking of our professional growth, but it is true that your professional growth will not grow until and unless you grow personally. So today's video is all about the you cannot grow professionally until and unless you grow personally. So stay tuned until then to get the full information. And if you're new in my channel, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get immediate notification. So without wasting time, let's jump into the subject, that is you cannot grow professionally until and unless you grow personally. Now here is a catch. See, all we are working for our success. In success, in terms of money, in terms of recognition, in terms of promotion, in terms of dream job, whatever. So we are always focusing on that. That is why we are doing courses, we are doing technical things, so many things we are doing. But the other part, that is our software, the software is our personal growth. Until and unless our software is grow, I cannot grow professionally. Say, for example, in Windows 95, if you want to install AutoCAD, Revit, or whatever, Beam, will it work? Beam is good, but your system is not accepting that one. Its system is not accepting that it can be installed. So, the same way in our career success also, we need to upgrade our system, that is the software. And whatever the hardware you are installing, that will only be accepted until whenever inner part or the software is okay. If you want to use the beam, you need to upgrade to the Windows 11, not in the 95, so it will not work. The same way you need to upgrade that one. So I will decode today itself how we can grow personally. What is professional growth? So all we know that why you are working, that is the professional growth or the end point or the target, why you are working, that is our professional growth. We are working for our promotion, we are working our salary increase, because we are all are waiting for the appraisal time. So appraisal time will come, how much I will get that on, whether I will get promotion or I will get a better salary package or bigger responsibility and the recognition. So without recognition it is very much impossible to work, because without recognition you cannot go beyond. Because if you're working in a companies, they are giving money, they're giving everything, but there no recognition, so you will not stick to the organization because you are not feeling valued from inside. So that is called the recognition. So it is also important. So that is the professional growth. Now next part is coming, what is personal growth? See, personal growth is your mindset, your habits, your discipline, your communication, your emotional control. So these are all the personal growth. Now, why this is personal growth is important for your professional growth? See, this promotion, salary increase, bigger responsibility, recognition is your output that you are asking. But what is your input? Because in any service, any machine, you need to put input and that will give the output. Now, think about the farmer. If the farmer have the agriculture field and he inserted that the rice, so you will get only the rice. Say for example, if you planted a mango tree, this only give you the mango fruits, it will not give the apple. If you want to get apple, you want to insert to plant a apple tree, like. So same way, so whatever the input you are giving from inside, that will give your output. That's the promotion, salary increase, bigger responsibility, recognition. So what is the input? What is your personal growth? Your mindset, your habits, your discipline, your communication, your emotional control. So I will break it down one by one why all these are important. So next in, why does professional growth depends on the personal growth? That you can ask me, why? See, I have all these things, I can get that one. Okay, just one example. If you have the better knowledge, but you cannot communicate the same things to the worker, because they will work, so what will happen? They will not work. And if they work also, they will do something about whatever their brain, whatever they are inside the brain, and that will not be what you want. So, and you, although you have the huge knowledge, but what are the result or outcome come? That is not as per the requirement, because you cannot communicate properly. So this is not the technical knowledge, how you can communicate. This is the professional personal growth. It's the personal things, how you can communicate that one. Clear? So that is why these personal growth is important for your professional growth. Maybe we are neglecting that one, or nobody has told you that this is the things. Everyone is talking about the concrete, steel, shuttering wall, everything, but these also the silent things, but it is giving the ultimate goal. So why it is important? The see, skill can be taught, knowledge can be learned, but attitude, discipline, and mindset must be developed internally. It's a, if you want to make a habit, see, one day it habit cannot be formed. Day by one, day two, day three, day four, day five. Say for example, if you want to make every morning, you want to do morning exercise. Now, if you are not doing the first day, you will not do that one. Second day, third day. So you have to start, and you have to make maybe 1 month, then it becomes a habit. So you need from inside. So exercise is good, all we know, but if you are not feeling from inside, you will not do that one. So that is why the attitude, discipline, and mindset must be developed internally. And if this is not developed in your internal things, the outcome will not be as per whatever you are working. Maybe you are thinking, I have everything, but I am not getting the success, because you are not growing from the inside. That is why it is not getting the success. So what by one I'll coming, one is a discipline. I'm discussing these things. The discipline is the thing that is the internal or the professional personal growth. Now see, discipline is like doing what is required even when you don't feel like doing it. Okay, that is discipline. See, I'm giving the example of morning exercise. It is required, but if you think, okay, today is rainy day, today is too cold, today is too hot, so these are all the excuses you are giving to yourself as well as your success. So if you have to do it, the discipline means you have to do it whether you like it or not. That is the things. So that discipline is bringing you the success, because it is internally you are preparing for the success, otherwise it will not get the success. So what is the example? Coming on time, completing work before deadline, consistency in effort, discipline. So these are all things. See, you are very good in work, so every day you are coming at 11 o'clock, but your office is starting at the 9 o'clock. So what will happen? You are thinking, so I am very good in work, that it will not matter whatever I am coming or not. But that is the discipline. It will matter. It will be evaluated that you are indisciplined, you are not coming on time, and whatever you are giving the best, you will not get the success. And completing work before deadline, that is also one discipline, whether you like it or not. Maybe it's a Saturday evening, or maybe you are feeling something low, but you have to ask yourself whether I am internally growing or not. If not, then you have to do it that one, because this will give you the trust. The company will trust you. So discipline builds trust, and trust builds growth. So that's why discipline. Say for example that one employee is coming at 9 o'clock, because the 9 o'clock at time, and you are coming every day late. Although you are working very good, but your success will not be measured because you are getting late, so it will show that you are not disciplined. But the other employee, maybe he is not good at work, but he is disciplined, so his work will be noticed. So this is the smallest things maybe you are ignoring, but it is effective your professional growth. The next is the communication. So I have already given the communication, because see, in a site you cannot work alone, because you have the execution team, you have the quality team, you have the stakeholder, you have the worker. Now what is your quality, what is your output of your project, that you need to communicate very properly. Until and unless you communicate it properly, they will not do the work as per you whatever you want. They will do the work as per their own. So suppose you have then the breakwork English bond, and you are not communicated properly, they will come and they will do their as per own. Maybe they will do the Flemish bond, double Flemish bond, whatever in their mind they will do. So that will not be the as per the requirement. So you have the knowledge, but what will portray to the management, that this person has not doing the right work. It is not problem that you are the knowledge, but it's the problem you are not communicate properly. So the communication is the key, and you need to build that communication skill, and it will give you the result in your professional growth. If you cannot express your knowledge, it has no value, because if it is inside your mind and you are not circulating to anyone, so it will not give you the value. So discipline, communication. The next is coming emotional intelligence, controlling your emotion. Now maybe you are very much angry, maybe you are down, so you want to react, but don't react, because the emotional intelligence is gives you the controlling your emotion. Because if you are getting angry, whatever you take steps that will go against your success. So controlling your emotion, and discuss if you something find that is not good, you discuss coolly and calmly with your manager or with your whatever you feel. That will help you build trust, and it will increase your emotional intelligence. But if you're fighting, shouting, that will going against your performance. So you need to build your emotional intelligence. Then staying calm under pressure. Inside we have problem in every day. So in every day, how you will solve the problem, how will react with the problem, so what is your attitude towards the problem, that will decide your goal. That is will decide your professional growth. It is not anything about the technical terms, but it is the your internal professional growth as a personal growth. It is your inside core. So what is your inside core, that will decide your ultimate professional growth. And then no reacting impulsively, that I'll discuss. No, it's a corporate world. You cannot fight like this. It's not a street, and you cannot fight like in the street. So if you have anything going against you, you have to discuss with your manager. So see, this is the problem, how I can solve that one. This is the approach. Do not fight. So this will give you the emotional intelligence. Companies promote problem solver, not emotional reactors. So if you are a good problem solver, the company will identify you, and they will give you the professional growth, whatever your desired output. But for that, you need to develop this all: discipline, communication, emotional, and intelligence. Then the learning attitude. See, some after sometimes what do you think, see, same concrete, same shattering, same thing, so we are feeling, oh, what to learn, it is all are same things. No. So if you are thinking that it's everything same, that means you are shutting down your windows, and the new knowledge will not come. If the new knowledge will not come, you will not grow. So another thing is feedback. Now feedback is coming. Feedback maybe can come from your colleague, maybe come from your manager, consultant, client, whatever it is. So if any feedback is coming, don't react immediately. If it is a positive feedback, all we know, we are happy, that means we are doing good. But if it's a negative feedback, welcome that negative feedback. And only if you are getting negative feedback, that means you will get the opportunity to grow. Because we're giving you the negative feedback, that means he or she has shown you that in which area you have the lag. So you need to work on that area. So you should must be open to the feedback. So any feedback, whether it is negative or say positive, welcome that one, and analyze that feedback and grow accordingly. And do you accept mistakes? Mistakes is coming, and if it is mistakes, you are there. And if it is your mistakes, don't try to blame others. It's a common things in the site. सर मैं तो साइट इंजीनियर को बोल दिया था, सर मैं वो तो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर को बोल दिया था. These are all vague things. Whatever you are thinking, that whenever you are giving these or excuses, your manager is always valuing that is your fault. So they will give you the negative marks. But if you are approaching like that, sir, this is my mistakes and I know how to resolve that one. So this is my plan to resolve these mistakes. So you will be welcomed. Because see, problem mistakes is there. We are human, we are doing mistakes. But these mistakes, if you are uh, throwing to the others, that's not the right attitude. You have to accept your mistakes and you have to find out the solution. Then do you try improve daily? Because you need to improve daily. How? You need to read one a book, one page of book. You need to read positive mental attitude audio. You have to watch good movies, and you have to exercise. You have to do meditation. These are all the things that it will grow personally. Then the attitude is I'm still learning. All over the all over the life, you need to think that I'm still learning, I'm still learning, I'm still learning. Whenever you saying that, your window is open and the new learning will come. And growth start when ego ends. There is no ego. Okay, with ego it is impossible to get success in any field. So if there is ego, let it go down and sit with that person. If you are, if suppose you are thinking as a person is very bad, very rude and everything, sit with him, discuss with him, see he or she will melt it down. Because you are giving him or her to opportunity to speak. Otherwise, if you're fighting, then they will never come in your way. So ego just aside, and always open for the feedback, whether it is good or bad. Then you will grow internally and you will get the success in your career. Then responsibility and ownership, taking ownership of work, not only in the construction, but whenever it is, if it is your fault, or if you are doing any work, it's a my work. So don't think sir it is a वो quality का job है, वो सर site का job है. No, ऐसा नहीं. You have to take the ownership, and if required to talk with the science engineer, you have to talk. If it's required to talk with the consultant, you have to talk, you have to get it done. Because ultimately people or organization wants that work has to be done. So you need to take ownership and you have to do the work done from your end. Don't let it down that it's his job, her job, he is not doing, he's not doing. That means company will evaluate you as that you are running from your responsibilities and not blaming others are discussed, and your attitude decide your altitudes. That means if your attitude is high, your altitude will be high, you will get the professional growth. Then it's coming common mistake. So what is the common mistakes we are doing? That only focusing on technical skill, ignoring soft skill. So whatever we are discussing, these are all the soft skill. Now think about that, whatever I'm discussing, if you are not grow on that skill, you are in a dinosaur. If you want to success in your career, you have to build all the skill. Whether you have the knowledge or a huge knowledge, everything, you will not get success. So ignoring soft skill, you should not do that one. Blaming company or boss, no, it's a very bad things. Avoiding self improvement, because you need to improve every day and every moment. And these habits, if you are following, it is block your growth. And if you are not following that one, whatever you are discussing, you are following this, your growth will happen. And the last not the least, then how to start personal growth. Improve one habit at a time. If you are thinking your communication is poor, start the communication habit every day. Then read or learn daily. Take feedback seriously. Work on communication. Be consistent. The end you will get the improvement. So small improvement, big result. So here is the books we have, very good books. These the Atomic Habit by James Clear. You can read that one. That's a small changes can give the huge impact and huge result. So these are all about the professional and the personal growth. So I hope you find it useful, and I hope you will apply in your career how to get the success in your personal growth and as well as the professional growth. So I'm waiting for your valuable comment, so that from your comment everybody will be benefited. And if you want to know anything more about quality control and construction, please let me know. I'll come with more content like this. And if you are new on my channel, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon, so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get immediate notification. And thank you once again for watching me.